Dear learners, we are in the last week of our marketing course, The Art and Science of Marketing from Basics to Breakthrough. In week 12, module 12, we are learning some of the emerging marketing practices. Till now, we covered the digital transformation, we covered the influence of AI, ML, and predictive analytics in marketing. Now we are moving in our lecture 3 where we are going to discuss some of the marketing emerging trends in terms of the ethical marketing, in terms of sustainable marketing, in terms of green marketing, and finally in terms of cause related marketing. I, Dr. Asutosh Mohan, Associate Professor at Institute of Management Studies, Banaras Hindu University, would like to start the session with certain session objectives. For example, the first session objective is understanding the ethical, sustainable, green and cause related marketing. Another thing is we try to understand the strategic role of these responsible marketing to build the brand trust, and we also try to identify when we talk about the green marketing, the green washing and ethical pitfalls are also going where certain marketers try to leverage these happening and without making a right way to move in a right direction. Let's start this session with a real corporate world story. This story is related with one of the Indian brand, Beko, which debuted in environmental friendly home goods including zero plastic packaging, cleaners and biodegradable kitchen rolls. Their marketing aimed not on guilt tripping consumers but on their empowering conscious consumption, and the internet subscriber increased by 180% within a year. They simply highlighted the need of sustainability. They highlighted the need related with a cause for our Mother Earth. So don't you think if we have to think about with this example, fear or optimism is more successful in selling sustainability? What's your take? Fear, which moved this organization to care for Mother Earth, or an optimism by caring the Mother Earth we can win the market? What's the actual thing? Maybe combination, but just imagine, just think what is going to be your stand. Now let us try to define the new age marketing concepts. New age marketing concept, 4 things we try to understand one by one. The first one is ethical marketing. Ethical marketing means honesty, transparency and fair practices. This is what, if I am saying something, I must be true to myself. If I am saying anything which is having certain hidden elements, the trust I will lose, and if those practices are not fair which I claim, don't you think this ethical marketing is also a kind of thing which we have to have conduct, which we have to have follow even in our day-to-day life? So if any marketer is saying they are ethical, they have to have ensured the transparency. They have to have ensured the responsibility of fair practices. They have to ensure the honesty, and that is what ethical marketing is. Now talk about the sustainable marketing. Sustainable marketing means meeting present need without compromising future generation. What does it mean? It means we are not supposed to exploit the resources. We need to think in a wise manner, in an intelligent manner, that these resources are not only for me and my generation. it's for future generation also. And if I exploit these resources, then possibly the future generation will face such a hardship where their survival will be difficult. That is what sustainable marketing talks about. What about the green marketing? Green marketing means promoting environmental friendly product and practices. That's what we are witnessing, that many organizations are claiming by and large in their packaging that they are somehow forced by the government regulation that they don't use the single use plastic. So concern for your mother earth, that is related with green marketing efforts. Last one, cause related marketing, brand cause partnership for mutual impact. So you will find many brands are claiming that they are doing this. For example, you may find that one particular FMCG brand is saying, if you purchase this product, this much percentage or this much rupees, say 1 or 2 rupees, will go for girl education. Even nowadays in IPL, you must be finding they are simply propagating that every duck ball will have this much of plantation. So based on those duck ball calculation, you are simply showing that your cause is not just to entertain or sports or something, you are also caring for the mother earth. This is what we witnessed even in KBC. Okay, so all these are related with the cause related marketing. Now why these matter? Why these different emerging marketing practices matter to us, to marketer? Let's try to understand. According to BCG survey, that is Boston Consultancy Group survey, 76%, a major chunk of Gen Z and millennials choose brand consistent with values. What it means? They don't like to be cheated by any marketer. They want a fair, transparent kind of deal. Why? Because the consumers are knowledgeable. And if you try to hide something, if you try to make something which is not digestible, you are bound to be caught by the knowledgeable customer. That is why this younger generation is more curious, more concerned for their rights, more attention paying towards securing their genuine rights and accordingly choosing the different products and services. Digital exposure plus understanding of climate equals the informed consumer. This is what I just discussed. A knowledgeable consumer with lots of information, lots of digital exposure is actually making a wise choices. Legal constraint, ESG disclosure, EPR guidelines, all these are also forcing the organization to go for these kind of practices. So if CSR is mandatory, if certain kind of ESG goals you have to have followed, then you will find by default companies have to have support these initiative and show themselves, convert themselves where they are actually involved in the ethical, sustainable, green and cause related marketing. So some of the examples of ethical marketing. Patagonia. It's one of the brand and which clearly demonstrated a very new approach towards the clothing. What they simply highlighted the transparent sourcing. They didn't prescribe to go for new cloth purchase because textile industry is having one of the highest level of carbon dioxide emission. So they are not saying to purchase a new cloth every time. They simply advertise, repair it, reuse it. Don't indulge into buying new clothes, something amazing. But that caught the attention of the market. A company producing garment is saying, go for minimal purchase of garment, reuse it, repair it and use up to the maximum limit. Grab the attention. Grab the attention of market, grab the attention of consumer, and successfully they position themselves. Anti-consumption message, that is what minimalistic approach which they highlighted. Why to have multiple wardrobe filled with the multiple choice set? Have very simple and cool look rather than a kind of collection which create a kind of show off. So grab the attention in a different manner. Tanishq, Indian brand, they celebrated intercultural wedding in ads, even though that lot of backlash were there, but they simply showed the inclusive values. They try to show that inclusive values. Now, what is sustainable and green marketing? Sustainable and green marketing are closely linked. Why? Because green marketing is the business practice of promoting products, services based on the environmental initiative. The primary purpose of green marketing practice is to encourage consumer to more sustainable choice. Just see. So green marketing is actually leading towards a kind of situation where we are talking the sustainability. Sustainability of business, sustainability of consumer, sustainability of different other elements existing, different resources existing on the earth itself. So green marketing and sustainable marketing are closely linked to each other. Let's have a look on the green marketing strategy. Basically, there are 4 kind of green marketing strategy. First one is called the lean green. Lean green means the focus of company is cost reduction and operational efficiency. They simply try to reduce the cost and enhance the operational efficiency while taking care in certain manner about their green initiatives. So their competitive advantage, CA means their competitive advantage is cost leadership, and they try to refrain from advertisement but doing something good for the earth, something good for the entire ecological system where they are working. The example is Coca-Cola. They are doing certain kind of work in terms of they indulge into plantation drive, they indulge into rainwater harvesting drive, because there are allegations that Coca-Cola is extracting the water from the deep layers of earth. So they simply try to replenish those particular resources with their initiative, but they are not highlighting it very widely. What they are doing just to have a kind of sustainable situation for future. Defensive green. Defensive green, the focus is on enhancing the corporate image and mitigating the potential risk. It means somehow you caught by the different authorities, maybe the consumer, maybe different other agencies, where you are identified and pointed out that your practices are harming certain elements of the environment. Then you are reacting to those particular allegations and try to build an ecosystem where you can demonstrate we are actually caring, we are not exploiting. So your competitive advantage, it's a reactive where you are showing concern after certain reaction, but you are showing or you are doing a genuine efforts but relatively inconsistent advertisement. So whenever you find you are in trouble, you simply start the initiative, highlight the same, but when dust is settled, your advertisement might be less. The example is Gap Incorporation. Shaded green, the third one. The focus is long-term system-wide change through innovation. It means they are really having concern, it's not reactive. They are simply proactive in their approach and they are showing the concern for long-term sustainability and doing certain kind of innovation which is actually captured by the different agencies as a good initiative. Their competitive advantage relates with the sustainable differentiation. It means no one else is doing which you are doing and you are taking the first mover advantage. The examples may be the EVs in automobile sector. We are finding lot of players in fiercely competitive world, but EVs in general is creating a scenario where you are showing that you care the mother earth and reducing the carbon emission. Maybe a case after certain years a problem may emerge in terms of how to dump those batteries, the rotten batteries. But still at present EVs are creating a hype at the marketplace. Extreme green. Extreme green means holistic approach with green values integrated with business. It means it's a wholesome approach. You are not reacting. You are not partially green in terms of lean green. You are also having more than the sustainability dimension, more than a strategic dimension which we covered in shaded green. Your entire ecosystem is developed in such a manner that you really care for your ecology, the environment, the mother earth. So it's a holistic approach, and the competitive advantage is it's a niche marketing. So if you are making the entire ecosystem to work as per the care and concern for the system altogether, then possibly you are providing certain kind of solution to the market which is costly and centered with certain niche kind of segment. Two tea examples I have, one is related with honesty, the other is Tea Box, where they are simply claiming that they take care of mother earth, they are unique in their packaging, they are unique in terms of their processing and caring the tea workers and honestly delivering a true quality from the tea garden directly to your cup. Now, sustainable and green marketing examples, even though we covered the different examples under the different green marketing strategies, starting with lean and going with the highly green approach or shaded green approach, where we simply try to understand what may be the green marketing strategies. Let's have more examples. The Whole Truth Food. This is one of the brand having success in the Western country. They are simply saying no refined sugar, and whatever they label, whatever they are showing as an ingredient, it's a honest labeling. IKEA India, they flat packs to reduce carbon, LED only policy. These are actually representing the concern of environment. Forest Essential, one of the brand, maybe a niche brand, they are highlighting the local sourcing and they are making the biodegradable luxury packaging. I mentioned it's a niche brand, so their products are costly, but they are showing their concern with their niche appeal, local sourcing, best quality product without any kind of adulteration, and a biodegradable kind of packaging to capture the attention that you are taking care. Now let's move to the cause marketing. Cause marketing examples: HDFC Parivartan, education and livelihood through brand supported CSR story, that is corporate social responsibility stories. Surf Excel Daag Achhe Hain campaign. I hope many of us must remember this particular campaign. What they are showing? They are showing empathy over that and teaching the values, how to help others. Less Cosmetics in UK, they are working for animal welfare, LGBTQ community campaign tied to the product SKUs, and they are showing the concern for those who are not concerned for the society at all. So what is the learning, or what are the learning rather to say? Remember, responsible marketing develops trust and long-term equity. That is the first thing. Yes or no? If you are showing the responsibility, if you are showing the concern for society, concern for ecology, you are bound to get the attention and patronage of the market. A strategic success parameter, ethics and Strategic success permeates the ethics and sustainability. That is again very crucial element which we have to have understand. Success relates with your intention. Look out for greenwashing and authenticity count. This is one concern which I raised in the objective also, because several times we are finding the green claim or simply making an advertisement or changing the pack where we are showing our concern for ecology, but actually it's a kind of brainwash, charging higher prices on the name of green marketing, but actually you are not making any contribution to do the same. So if any ornamental change made by the organization to leverage or to get a high bracket of price, to have some premium price, to showcase they are somehow unique, somehow high class market belong to, but actually it is not, then it's a greenwashing. So it's a brainwashing converted by fake green marketing effort called as greenwashing. So be careful as a consumer. Just check it out whether the claim made by the brand, whether the claim made by the organization is genuine or actually it's a greenwash. If you want to further have some interest to do session assignment, the post session assignment, just pick a brand campaign that claims ethical or sustainable or green values. Evaluate it using 3 questions. Is the claim verifiable? First thing. For example, if anyone is claiming it's an organic product, do that product have any certificate from any testing, third party testing agency? Is it consistent with the operation? Check it out whether, if possible, the operational parameters are also supporting the green initiative. Is it communicated honestly? That is very crucial, and that will give you an idea about greenwashing also. If you have interest, read Kotler Marketing 3.0 and 5.0. That will give you further idea related with these emerging marketing practices. So thank you so much. Keep learning, keep smiling, and take care of your health. Thanks again.